So it's about 8:30ish and I'm off to get my hair done today, so in a bun. I'm so excited to get it done. So I'm at Hoopla with Brunty. I'm gonna do my hair, so I'm really excited to get rid of this, whatever colour it is.
Smoky mauve.
Smoky mauve, I like that. Today I'm going to show you how you can make juice at home without using a juicer. So I love fresh juices, especially like carrot, ginger, orange and things like that. It's really great in the morning if you're not feeling so great, but I don't have a juicer and I live in a really tiny apartment, so I really don't want to have another appliance in my kitchen. So I recently started trying to make juices at home using my NutriBullet, and after a bit of trial and error I think I've found a system that works really well and gives a nice smooth juice with no bits in it. So if you'd like to see how to do this, keep watching. So first step obviously is to gather all of your fruits and veggies that you're going to use. So I went with oranges as sort of like the base of the juice for this one, and also some fresh ginger, which here I'm just chopping up. And I find grating the ginger just gives like much more of a nice flavour in the juice. So yeah, just chop up your oranges, get them ready, put them in the blender. And what else did I do? Oh yes, carrot. So chop up the carrots, obviously just adding a bit more vegetable to the juice rather than just all fruit. Again, I grate them just because that kind of unlocks the juices from inside, so you just get a nicer flavour than if you just blend it up. So that's the ginger. And yeah, just add it all together and blend away. I also add some water to the bottom, so I didn't actually measure it as usual, sorry, but I just sort of filled the blender about halfway with water just so that it would actually blend. And that's your finished product. So now just get a sieve and a big bowl and just pour it through. It's very easy. Kind of looks like soup. And I just use a silicone spatula thing just to kind of push it through the sieve a bit quicker. And washing up obviously because I'm super tidy. Yeah, so then I pour the sieved juice back into the blender just so that I have something to pour it with a spout. And this is the weird part, so you actually get a tea strainer. So this teapot and tea strainer is just from Kmart. It was probably like $8, so you don't need to get an expensive one, and just pour it through like that. So as you can see, there's still lots of bits still in the juice even after it went through the sieve. So yeah, with the tea strainer being really fine, you just get a spoon and sort of push the juice through the strainer. And once you have done that, you have a juice. It's super easy. And so I went on to make another juice flavour, which was celery and mint, but you can obviously do whatever flavours you like. Next, once you have made the juice, you'll actually have a bowl of like leftover pulp. So I actually have a little recipe for you to make some muffins with that leftover fruit and vegetable pulp. So just add a little bit of cinnamon, coconut sugar for sweetness, add as much as you like. I think I added about 1.5 cups because I prefer it a bit sweet. Then I'm using a soy milk, so this one's from Rebel Kitchen. It's their semi-skimmed milk, but just use whatever you have. Then some dry polenta. That just kind of makes up for how like wet the batter is, so the polenta just gives it a little bit more of a gritty sort of texture. And then I add 1 cup of spelt flour and mix that in. I then added another cup because the mixture is still a little bit wet. Then I'm using the chia oil. So a lot of people talk about using a chia egg with baking, and I found the chia oil is just like even easier and quicker, so it sort of helps the mixture to rise. I did also add baking powder and vinegar, which I forgot to film, so yeah, just add a teaspoon of baking powder and then add the mixture into a little tray like this. Voila, into the oven we go. So I set the oven to, I think it was 180 fan forced. That's them. They're not the most aesthetically pleasing muffins, but it's better than throwing the pulp away. So I hope you found this video interesting, and remember, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it, because it will really support my channel. Thank you so much.